Now that we have had this mission for a few days and people are getting more used to being in this mission, there are still a fair amount of people that are struggling with getting this mission done. Now, while I am doing carries / helps on my Twitch channel, this has come across my feed recently from my community mentioning that there is a way to make this a little less stressful on getting this mission done. Now, I'm not the person who found this. Someone in my community passed it from a Reddit thread talking about there is a way to, I don't know if this is intentional or not. I'm going to assume it's not intentional, but there is a way to get through this mission doing all the puzzles, but you don't have to have the timer. So with this glitch, which whatever you want to call it, this is going to allow you to go through the mission without that timer, so you can take all the time in the world. I did a couple solo runs last night, just on all of my characters, just running through it, figuring out how to do this glitch, and making sure this glitch was working. Now, in order to do this, you're gonna just do the mission like normal, just launch fire and ice. And when you get to this room with all of the little taken enemies you have to kill before you can hop in the portal, you're gonna kill all the taken enemies, you're gonna hop in the portal, you're gonna hit that imbalance button, and then you're gonna have the 4 cruxes spawn. Now you're gonna shoot 3 of them, and then when you shoot the 4th one, you wanna make sure you are huddled up or like hugging the little area that you wanna drop down at. You wanna hug that, not jump down, but be right there where you can instantly jump down. Go right there, and then you're gonna shoot this 4th one. You're gonna shoot the 4th one, wait about 2.5 seconds. You're gonna wait and see for this text to pop up. As this text is popping up, you wanna be dropping down. What this is going to do is it's going to stop the timer from spawning, but it has already triggered all of the puzzles to spawn and all of the catalysts to be available to claim. Now I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is not how you're supposed to do it. I did a bunch of testing of timings, and if you're not kind of already falling down, the timer will still pop up and you're gonna have that 30 minutes to do it. So if you wanna be really certain, you want to just get used to just shooting and dropping down. Now, in a few of my runs this week of just helping people get their catalysts, I would shoot all 4 cruxes and then I would jump down, but the other 2 people would still be up and a timer would not spawn. I would reset because I thought I had messed up, I had gone too fast, not knowing that apparently I had been doing the glitch anyway. With you and your fire team, just make sure if you are running with a team that everyone is as close as possible to jumping down. I'm not 100% certain that all it takes is one person jumping down, but I would try it out, and if for some reason it doesn't work, just reset. Now, if all of that is done and you still can't get it done, there's also one more thing you can do, which I'm not too sure you want to do it with this glitch, but if for some reason you were to run out of time on a normal run, if you're not doing the glitch or you mess up, if you're doing a run and you run out of time, if you die, if you wipe or whatever, and you run out of time, it doesn't kick you back to orbit. It just starts you back in the room where you have to drop down. Now, one thing I did test and I noticed is if you do all the puzzles, you get to the end, and you run out of time, when you restart, you don't have to do the puzzles again. If you were to run it all the way through, do all the puzzles, get to the final boss, wipe, when you respawn, just run it like normal. You will unfortunately still have the timer, but you don't have to do any puzzles, and when you get to the end, you will still get all of the catalysts. Now, I don't have footage of this, but I did do some testing and I had some confirmation from community members, and it seems to be the case that you can do that as well because you don't get kicked to orbit. So it saves your progress of puzzles that you've done. You've shot the oddities, you've done the puzzles in that middle room. All that should still be there. Now, I don't think this is intentional. I don't know if maybe at weekly reset they'll patch or fix these kind of situations or issues, but if you're someone who is still struggling to get this done in a fire team or solo, then hopefully these extra tips will help you get it clear. Thanks so much for watching these videos, especially this one, and I will see you in the next one.